Welcome back to the second episode of the Motorsport series thing. So, as you can see, I've got a slightly different setup today because I was just experimenting, so, yeah. And I just need to move it a little bit more, so, no, I'm going to have to move it. I don't know, should I? I'm trying to get enough. I'm trying to get just both screens in. Literally just. So there we go. But I might have to move it forward a bit if it's too much. So today haven't really decided, so I guess I'm just gonna, I haven't really planned it out, to be fair. So first I'm gonna open up my paint thing in case, because more than likely we'll generally need it. So open, and yeah, I think today I'm just gonna focus on doing like racing lines, to be honest. So yeah, I'm gonna first draw some pretty simple lines, some pretty simple ones. I'm gonna do size of that one so it's slightly bigger. And I'm gonna draw it as straight as possible, but this is just straight away, which leads into a simple left-hand corner, which this is on a thing, and then it leads into a left, and then it leads into a right one. So yeah, now let me just get a eraser just so I can delete that part, and then boom. So that white part is also a part of the tracks. So what you're gonna want to do is I'm gonna also draw the kind of red section bit. And then size again. Which this is just the bit where it's got red and white parts, like this. So you want to take the apex, you want to get, I'd say you want to take the apex as much as possible here. So, yeah, I'm not the best at drawing these sort of things because I struggle to link it up, to be honest. But then you want to also have it like that, I would say. So, yeah, basically you just want to clip this apex, clip that apex, and then just, yeah, pretty much. So, and then just go to the outside as well. So, I don't know. Actually, oof. No. You want to approach, you want to approach the corner here. So I'm going to say for now, I'm just going to stick with a simple turning point, which is let's say about here. So about where that red line is, I'll say that's a turning point. Then boom. Then boom, for example. And then erase everything and just increase the size if I can work out how. And then I need to work out how to increase the rubber size because, let's be honest, this eraser is just too small. No, I'll just do this and then, yeah, delete every single part and then boom. So left-hander things, and then now another corner, which is going to be hairpins now, because there's so many different sequences of corners, but to be honest, some I just feel like it's just genuinely like just different versions of the same corner. So anyway, hairpins. I'm going to do hairpin like that. Then I'm going to do another hairpin, but it's going to be a tight one, so I'm just going to draw a thing here, which is the end point of a hairpin, I guess, which is just a simple hairpin, which then it's just a... So then this is going to be another hairpin here, which is going to be a wider sort of hairpin. So a hairpin which is like that instead. And then the line is, and then this is just the track limits. So first you want to, same again, clip the apex. So you want to, what you always want to do is you want to approach through every corner, outside, inside, out, no. So outside, apex, outside. So what that is you approach on the outside, and then there's a certain braking and turning in point for every hairpin, because you're never going to be able to take a hairpin flat out unless it's cart's going about 15 miles per hour max. Then you can take it flat out. But if it's a rental cart which can go about 40, you're going to have to brake. We're either just going to completely side the cart, so it's going to make a awful screech sound, but not like that. Or you're just going to completely slack into the barrier. One of those two options. Or you could do both. Even. So, yeah. So you're just going to pick your... For now, I'm going to say this is the turning in point. And then this is the suggested braking zone point. So, yeah. I'm gonna put a little B here. No, I'm gonna do another B. So, a mini B here for braking, and then a T here for turning. So, yeah. I need to have a line here. And then, yeah, and now I just need to draw a line here. And then I'm going to draw the... So that's just a straight line, we're going straight. And then I'm going to draw the other one in black. No, I want to draw it in yellow so it's easier to see. So you want to really get as close to the wheel as possible. But what you want to do is you don't want to be hitting a barrier. You want to be as close as you can without scraping or even without hitting the barrier or even just gently tapping the barrier like that, for example, for like 1 millisecond even. So yeah, so you really want to be right up to it, and then you want to kind of take it out like that. I'd say that's a perfect line for that corner. So, and then there, kind of. So that's actually a bit early, because if you turn like right here, you would more than likely just smack right into a barrier there, or you would just overshoot it like that, because you would have turned way too early. So then you would end up taking a line like that, which would be terrible. And then, yeah. But now let me just go back like that a bit. And then boom. And then you would just simply come back for the line. And then you would take the next hairpin. And let's say this is like a straight, and then... Now, I don't know which, to be honest, I don't know which one is the best. So I want to draw 2 lines, and you guys can kind of experiment yourself at a local go-kart track. The one that I find good for it is JGR Karting. So I will leave the website link in the description, and yeah. I'll also leave another link for maybe a karting website which has some tracks on it. I'll search some of it up, and if you can find one that has many different tracks with website links onto it, then I'll just simply attach the link to it as well. So then you can go onto that website, search up the country area, and then just look for go-karting tracks there. So then you can go onto their website and see what prices are, because the go-karting races really massively range in price. So for example, a smaller track like JGR, which the current record holder is 20. The best lap world record is for the track is 20.521. I'm pretty sure. So that's quite a fast, quick track. But some other tracks take around 40 seconds for a lap, and some take about a minute for beginner pace, and then some might take 1 minute 10 for average pace to complete a lap in. So, and now this is going to be the line that I improved my record on. So kind of go like that, so you're not right up against the barrier, and then you just simply apex and boom. But then the other line is you pretty much turn instantly to the outside, but make sure you don't hit the barrier, obviously, and then you take the same apex again pretty much and take the same line out. But obviously you're not going to be able to get the exact same because you were on the outside to begin with. So yeah, and then followed through all the other corners, obviously. So yeah, and then let's say it's a corner. Oh, I'm going to do a corner now, which is now I'm gonna draw this. Now I'm gonna get rid of everything. So yeah, now I'm gonna change this to a more kind of sharper sort of corner. So black thing, sorry, and then it's more of a squarey sort of turn, so like a turn which is like this, a boxy more sort of turn. Now I've been seeing quite on YouTube, people are taking these corners pretty much flat out, but that's because it's wider than this, so maybe like instead of that, maybe like this sort of width. So for reference, maybe like 1, 2, 3, maybe even 5 carts wide even. So yeah, so that's cart number 1 width, cart number 2 width, cart number 3 width, cart number 4 width, and if it's wider then maybe even cart number 5 width even. So just about 5 carts wide, if enough space is given, of course. But you never want to be going 5 wide in a thing that's that sort of tight for the 5th cart, because they're easily going to go into a barrier. So yeah, so oh yeah, no, my bad, I need to do the corner for it. So now you would be taking in this sort of line. So I'm trying to get it right. No, in fact, no, screw that. You would be taking kind of the fast approaching thing, go wide, and then take the apex here. But it's hard for me to draw it, right? Because it's such a sharp sort of thing. I'm going to try and draw it better now. So I'm going to just draw a line with the apex point here, and then going wide out there. I'm trying to draw it, but I keep slipping. There for now. But you need to be a lot closer to there and then just kind of wide and then go there. So, yeah. Let me make sure it's still recording. Yeah, it is. Great. So, also, I'm gonna do another one thing. So instead of just karting, I'm gonna introduce you to more sort of types of it. So now I'm gonna simply. So now I'm just gonna. So I'm gonna just go onto YouTube and I'm gonna show you some different types of racing besides karting. I'm gonna show you like generally just different motorsports. So yeah. First I'm gonna do something random. So rally. So yeah, ignore the adverts because we can't do anything about that. This is rally, which rally is more of a sport where you've got, so basically, here's the car. So I'm going to get a car so we can explain it. So here's your rally car, right? There's two people in the car. So one driver where the seller appears to drive, the other one. The second one is an instructor that has a piece of paper with every single corner. And we will call out, for example, sharp left, sharp right, left hairpin, uphill right corner, for example. Or, no, I'm pretty sure we do it like this. 180 degree turn, 90 degree turn, 70 degree turn, and so on. So, yeah, I'm going to show you some more now. As you can see, sometimes you will sweep like that because that's the racing line for rally. So, oh, that's a bad crash. But I'm going to show you some normal racing now. If in doubt, flat out. So, yeah. Also, rally is one of those sports it's a lot harder to overtake because the tracks are so much tighter to overtake on. Some circuits aren't even designed for racing. They're just designed to like generally just drive on. So, yeah. So, like, for example, it might be where there's maximum 10 drivers allowed on circuit at once. And it's a 2-minute circuit. And then there's a 30-second gap between each driver. So just so people don't have crashes because someone suddenly uses too much power. So, yeah. And it's a beginner one. So then it's a circuit which is open. So you can easily, more than likely, see if someone's crashed. But anyway, that's enough of rally, I guess. And then now I'm going to show you a little bit more. I'm going to show you a few more minutes. Okay. And now I'm going to show you the next one. Indy 500. Okay, Is this even a race thing? Okay, yeah, it is.
Just past 100 miles in the race. Ed Carpenter out in front. And guess who it is? Right behind. Who's the other car? Yellow is out at Indianapolis. James Davison has crashed in turn number 4. Back in 30th place. Last pitted 30 laps ago. We should see him on the pit lane fairly soon. So Danica Patrick's driving career is
So yeah,
done.
one thing you can see there is in F1 there's 20 drivers. In there, there's just over 30 drivers.
She wanted to be remembered as a great race driver. I think it's fair to say she showed us she was. Anxious moments for Zach Beach in the pit stop that you saw.
So now I'm going to show you, I've shown you Rally, I've shown you Indy 500, and now I'm going to show you, let me think. So, what other motorsports do I know about that I can think of right now? Oh god, I don't know too many, to be honest. Oh yeah. So yeah. Now this is racing in normal cars that you could see on the roads, but they're designed to race. So instead of it just being a normal thing, it's like basically it's like cars that are brought from a dealership, and they're completely rebuilt. They're equipped with racing engines. So instead of a standard road engine that you can use to drive to your cousin's house, which is an hour away, or to drive to Tesco's because you're too lazy to walk 10 minutes, or you need to get last week's shopping in, which is a bit late because the store closes at 7 and it's currently 5:30, so you quickly jump into the car with 10 shopping bags when you quickly just do the last quick hour shopping. These cars are designed to reach incredibly high top speeds.
But that was a gift for Rafael Marcello. He was the one that came out of that four way battle into turn 1. He was on the right part of the racetrack. Others were all too far from that. And again, Tars billowing off the back. I think it's one of those that wrong-footed, but he's managed to get through cleanly. Charles Vince has got to be patient.
So that's 30 drivers, is it? Yeah, it's about 30 drivers. So, yeah. Now I'm going to show you GT2 racing. So yeah, GT2 is the same as GT3 but faster. And obviously GT1 is the same as GT3 but faster. So, same with F1. There's F1, there's F2, there's F3, F1, I'm pretty sure F5. So, F5 are the slowest, F4 slightly quicker, F3 slightly quicker, F2 slightly quicker, then F1 way quicker.
This weekend, the Fanatec GT2 European Series is in Valencia. The cars are on the grid, and the first of 2 races set to get underway. With the 2 races here, the driver has done another fast lap of the race. That gap is now down to 5.6 seconds then. So he's hustling on, he's closing. But he's done that.
Dang, there's 3 drivers left in this. Let me just go back a little bit. Let me go near to the beginning. I'm not sure how many drivers there are in this, so I just need to see. because it seems like 12 drivers. It seems a lot of drivers have already been eliminated because there was 30 drivers in GT3. So formation lap, yeah. 12 drivers. Very weird.
An extra formation lap is called, so the clock starts, but the lights did not change, so
Yeah, so there's 12 drivers in GT3, I mean GT2, and then GT1. And then there's 12 drivers or 10. There's no driver thing this time, so yeah. But now I'm going to show you actual genuine go-karting. So, in about a minute, I'm going to let you see a little bit more. So I'm gonna have to think about this title because I don't want people to get clickbaited because they see racing line and then they skip 5 minutes in or 10 minutes in and see that there's videos of more racing. So I'm gonna have to word it so people know there's not just racing line involved. So yeah. And now, yeah. So, go-karting. So I'm going to show you this one, so you can see more kind of.
hello viewers, Super Cheat, and they rejoined the track. And that actually
So this is only a short one, so I'm going to show you some of it. I remember in some of his karting ones, he doesn't show the whole race. Every so often he might skip like half a lap or something, so.
quite interestingly. So we go past Harrison's Arbor and we've done. So if you look over the shoulders to make sure he's not going to come back at me up to third at this point in the race. Can we get that lead? College up in the lead. So he's actually built quickly built a margin in the lead. So they're trying to get past this guy second as quickly as possible and then try to hunt down the leader. And we get a good run through the second corner, up in towards Christmas corner, tucking in the maximum DRS and then go for the move. There we go, job done. Up into second. Can we go for the race win? We still have more than half the race to go, but the leader here has already built up about a second, maybe just under a second. I can't quite tell, maybe about a second. I think that gap is there. So I need
So yeah,
to
it's going to be hard for him to make the comeback. So
now that the race is at second.
I'm not going to show you every single lap, but I'm going to skip.
Thumbs up. He drove well. Fair play to him.
Alright, I'm going to skip.
Already built up right towards Christmas corner. Try to reel him in as quickly.
So as you can see, he's definitely gained about 4 tenths there because now the gaps, I'd say of it, is about 5 or 6 tenths. So he's gained a bit of time. He's gained quite a bit. But he still needs to do a lot of work. For him to win, he needs to get into the slipstream range, which I think he is already. But in F1, the slipstream, the DRS, which is also in the slipstream, is within a second or closer. So even if you're 1 second and 1 millisecond behind, you can't enable DRS. So last lap, as you can see, he is currently still in second.
If we get to catch him up, wasn't quite on it on this race, although he is in the lead, so he is on it, I suppose. He's in exactly the position he needs to be. You can't argue with that, even if, sometimes you have races where you're not quite the quickest, but you still win it, and who cares if you're not the quickest without winning, ultimately. And he does that. Connor wins, finishing second, not too bad a result. I'll take that from 10th from the grid.
So now I'm just going to show you his next race. So, yeah, and then after this, I'm pretty much going to end the video, because now you've got to know a little bit of knowledge here in other sort of motorsports, but I'm generally just trying to kind of copy what other people are doing, because I'm trying to grow my channel, because I'm also a gamer, but I'm also addicted to motorsport as well. I love motorsport. So now he's in P1 on halfway into the race. You see there how he just, like, you see there, right? That's a key moment there, because he really maximised the track limits there, right? In the previous corner, on the last corner, he maximised the track limits, and then pretty much almost about a second, maybe 2 seconds after, he sways into the opposite direction to get the racing line for the first corner on the next lap. So that's where incidents can happen on track, because someone gets on their inside for that, or on the outside of where they're going to be turning, and they just turn and smack into them. The other driver that's there. But you've got to find the way through. He needs to find the way through. Right there, he's right there. But he's just, unfortunately, just on the outside for the corner. And now he's on the inside, but he's not going to be able to do a move. That would have been too risky. You know, you need to try work out a mistake. You need to try force your opponent into a mistake so you can get a move done safely. But sometimes that's just not going to happen, so you've got to work on that.
Force him to the right, swing out to the left, and around the outside we go. And we're just going to keep the position here, or we're just going to gain the position. And then side by side through Inkermans, and then downhill into Ashby. I'm just going to run him narrow and make sure he backs out, and he does. Up into the lead of the race with a sensational outside.
That was good driving, because he did not force him off track. From one of my videos, right? I'm going to show you another example of these cars, right? So let me just see. Can you see the cars clearly? Yes, you can see them somewhat clearly. So this, like, section here this car is on is the track limits. So, yeah. And then this is also the track limits. So I'm going to move the mouse here, just so you can see. And then, so this driver, the driver behind can't just force him like that. So you can't just go like that to then get the easy overtake. Or he can't just go like that, because then that would be unfair. But what you can do is, if there's space, you can kind of go like that and then get enough space to do a move. You can't, another example is you can't just go like that to another driver. That's very bad driving. This is, sometimes contact is going to happen, like that maybe, and then that coming out of turn. But when you're kind of massively misjudging your braking point to a point where drivers generally feel unsafe around you, like that, for example, that's bad driving. You need to learn how to not crash into them, pretty much. So, yeah. And then this is going to be the end of the video now, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed the second episode of this. So, yeah.